What is up, YouTube? Today I'm making a video on how to swap the tensioner on an N55. I have a 435, but it's pretty much the same thing for like all N55s. Pretty straightforward install, so just decided to make a little video in case somebody needed it or whatever. But yeah, I heard it's a pretty common problem on these cars. I mean, it's more of like a preventative maintenance thing, but here, I can show you guys. There's a lot of controversy on if they should have a movement or not, but I'm just gonna do it to play it safe. So I'm gonna make a little video for you guys. It might be a little bit hard to see, but you can see in there. It's like kind of wobbling around, but it doesn't really pick up on camera. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it just to be safe. The part is like 50 bucks for the OEM one, so it's really not crazy expensive. And I heard that if the belt slips off these cars, it can do a lot of damage. So I'm gonna get it up in my garage right now. And yeah, should be a pretty easy install. Looks like it's a 20 minute install. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, it should be fairly easy. So. Alright, so we got it in the garage now. Got the part over here from SCP Euro. To be honest, I thought these were a lot more expensive for these cars, but it was only like $55 for the OEM one off FCP Euro, so that's the main reason why I ended up just doing it, because of the ease of mind. Because like I said, I've heard that if these things go out, or if the belt slips off, then I think the engine like eats up some rubber, and it could clog like oil feeds and just blow your whole engine. So I just thought, might as well just do it. Better be safe than sorry. So here's the tensioner itself. There's this little pin right here holding it, so it's like detensioned right now. You're gonna have to get like a little drill bit or something in order to do the same thing with your OEM one, but from my understanding, the main tool that you need is a T60 to detension the other one right there, and then you will need an E12 for the actual bolt that holds the tensioner onto the car. So first thing we're going to have to do is take the intake off. Obviously you just take, I think this is like an 8mm right here. There's a little grommet right here, and then your sensors. So like I said, gotta take the air box off. Pretty self-explanatory. I've done it a couple times already to do a couple other mods or maintenance, so yeah. Alright, so once you get your intake off, I'm just going to leave the air filter in there because, I mean, it really makes no difference. You just got to get the actual pipe or intake pipe or whatever out of the way. You can see your old tensioner right there. Hold on, let me get a flashlight. So like I was saying, the tensioner is right there. There's that E12 I was talking about that you're going to need, and then the insert for the T60 in order to get rid of the tension. Once you're at this step, I would take a picture or memorize or whatever you'd like to do on the actual, like where the belt goes. So you can see like it goes around the alternator right there, goes under the idler pulley, over the compressor, down to there. So yeah, just kind of remember it, or just, you know, take a picture of it, whatever you have to do. What you're gonna do is you're gonna put the T60 in here, obviously. tighten it so then the tension can come off. And then if you look in, let's see, there, that little hole right there, that's where your drill bit will go in, and it will lock on. I'll just show you on the new one, it'll be easier. So you rotate it, put it through the hole, and then there's a groove on the actual tensioner that will it will lock into so you can get the belt off. So it's honestly going to be pretty hard to see anything from this angle, but I got this T60 on like pretty long extension or breaker bar or whatever, ratchet, so I can get some leverage and then get that off. So now that it's tensioned, you want to get the belt off. Just be careful. I don't know. I don't really have that much faith in the tensioner or the. I ended up using an Allen key just because. All right, we got the belt off, as you guys can see. It's off the tensioner, off the. I just slid it off the idler pulley and then it just came off. So now we actually have to take the actual tensioner off the car. This is where your E12 will come in for the bolt that's actually holding it. If you have the kit, then it will come with like a new bolt and everything right there. But like I said, I'm just doing the tensioner. So I got my E12 on my ratchet now. So there's the bolt, pretty long bolt. Don't drop this under or in your engine bay because obviously you will need to reuse this. So, yep, I'm gonna put it to the side. Tensioner should come off now. Yep. So there's the old tensioner. It doesn't look too bad, honestly, but so just to give you a better idea on what you're trying to do. So the tensioner is like this on the car. You got to get this hole to line up with this groove right here. This one thankfully already comes untensioned, so you can just put it right in and yeah, you slip it off once the belt's on there and you're all good. So let's get to putting this one on the car. Should be pretty simple, just like taking this one off. Just got to do everything in reverse. So when you're putting a new one in, you want to make sure the notch right there where my finger is, where the little ridge on the tensioner. Let me see if I can show you on the old one. This right here should lock on in there. So after you make sure it's on the notch, you want to put your bolt back in just like you took it out. Pretty self-explanatory. So once you got the tensioner in, you're gonna want to torque it down to 38 Newton meters. So we'll do that right now. So next thing you want to do, obviously, is put your belt back on. So I'm gonna put it over the alternator because that's where I took it off from, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Once you get your belt back on, then you can obviously tension the tensioner again. All right, got the belt back on. So just for if you guys didn't take a picture or anything, it goes under the belt tensioner. It goes under the harmonic balancer down there, and then under the compressor it loops over, and then under once again with the back smooth side on the idler pulley, and then it S's over the alternator, which is right here, and then back to the tensioner. Once you get the belt into place, make sure it's all lined up, it's all in the right grooves, and it's time to use that that T60 one more time right there to get the little pin out and retension the hole. So I got my T60 back on the long ratchet so I can make it a little easier. Sorry, the whole video has been pretty hard to see, to be honest, but it's kind of hard to film this process, but it should be pretty simple though. Then just slide the pin out, see? And just slowly let it tension. Don't catch your fingers or anything like that. There you go. Should come right off. There you go. All right, and just like that, intake is back on. You guys know how to do an intake. I mean, if you guys are doing a tensioner, you guys probably already taking your intake off, but just real quick, there's this flathead or 8mm, whatever you want to use, a little grommet right here, this hose, this sensor, and then just 4 clips on the air box. There's one hidden down right there. But yeah, let's get the car started, see if it fixed the problem. Like I said, it probably would have been fine with the other one, but I heard that the damage that it could do if it does slip off is pretty bad. So like I said, it was like $55 on FCP Euro for an OEM one. As you guys saw, it's a super simple procedure, so I think it's just worth it for the ease of mind. And many people have said that it should be rock solid, but like I said, others claim that if it has a little bit of movement, then it's fine, but we'll see right now. So, first impression, it is a lot better. That thing is not moving at all. Sorry if you guys could barely see, but, or hear me, but yep. So, well worth it for 50 bucks. Like I said, it's really not that much money. If you guys want to go ahead and do the whole kit, it's around like, I think it is like 150 to like 200 bucks, just depending wherever you get it from. It comes with like the belt that we just, or the tensioner that we just did, the belt, and then the idler pulley. And it also actually comes with a new bolt for the tensioner. But like I said, everything else was fine on my car. I just wanted to get the tensioner done. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it's helpful to whoever may be following along. Like I said, sorry for the bad angles on actually doing the work. It's kind of hard. It's kind of deep in there and it's hard to get light in there, but because I've seen a lot of debate on forums, YouTube, a whole bunch of things where they're saying that it's perfectly normal for the little tensioner to be wobbling around a little bit. And then a lot of other people say, no, it should be rock solid, this and that. So I honestly just went ahead and did it because it's just such a simple job and it's really not super expensive. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll be posting a couple more videos here soon. So yeah, peace.